Assalamualaikum, my name is Era Nazia and today I will explain about the question from the Fourier series. From the first question, the equation is to sketch the graph from interval -5 to 10. And from the question, it's already state the equation, which is x plus 2 and 2 minus x from the interval 0 to 3 and -3 from the interval 3 to 5. From the equation, replace the value of x and y to the equation, and then you will get the coordinate. The coordinate will be plugged into the graph, and from the graph, the first coordinate is 0 and 4, second coordinate 3 and -3, and then 3, -5, and the last coordinate is 5, -3. And from the all coordinate, plot the coordinate into the graph, and you have to sketch the graph. For the interval, it's already given. The interval is -5 to 10. So from the graph is already, we have to state the interval from -5 to 10, and from the interval, plot the graph, plot the coordinate, and you will get the graph.
Okay, next we need to find the Fourier series expansion. First, we have to find the a0. 1/L integrate from -c to c plus 2l fx dx. The 2l from the question is 5, so the l will be 5/2. Okay, then we have to integrate like usual, and then we will get the answer -6/5. Okay, next we have to find the Bn with the formula 1/L integrate from -c to c plus 2l fx sin and pi x/L dx. And then we have to do the tabular method because in the function we have two variables of x. So then after done with the integration for Bn for a, we will get the answer 25/2 and pi cos 6 and pi over 5 minus 75/2 and pi square sin 6 and pi over 5 minus 1 to 5/4 and pi power 3 cos 6 and pi over 5 plus 10 and pi plus 1 to 5/4 and pi power 3. Next, after we find the a for an, then we have to find the b for an. So b will be using the range from 3 to 5, and then we will get b equal to 15/2 pi n sin 6 and pi over 5. Then we have to add a and b equal to an, so the answer will be -2/n pi sin 6 and pi over 5 minus 15/n pi square cos 6 and pi over 5 plus 25/2 n pi power 3 sin 6 and pi over 5. Okay, next we have to find the Bn with the formula 1/L integrate from -c to c plus 2l fx sin and pi x/L dx. And then we have to do the tabular method because in the function we have two variables of x. So then after done with the integration for Bn for a, we will get the answer 25/2 and pi cos 6 and pi over 5 minus 75/2 and pi square sin 6 and pi over 5 minus 1 to 5/4 and pi power 3 cos 6 and pi over 5 plus 10 and pi plus 1 to 5/4 and pi power 3. Okay, then after we have find the Bn for a, and then we have to find b for Bn with the range from 3 to 5, and we will get the answer 15/2 n pi minus 15/2 n pi cos 6 and pi over 5. And then to get the overall answer for Bn, we have to add A and B to get the answer, which is 2 over n pi cos 6 n pi over 5 minus 25 over 2 n pi power 3 cos 6 n pi over 5 minus 15 n pi over 2 sin 6 n pi over 5 plus 6 n pi plus 25 over 2 n pi square. Okay, next, after finding A0, An and Bn, we have to put into general formula, which is A0 over 2 plus summation of An cos n pi x over L plus Bn sin n pi x over L. And then we will get the answer, negative 3 over 5 plus negative 2 over n pi sin 6 n pi over 5 minus 15 n pi power 2 cos 6 n pi over 5 plus 25 over 2 n pi power 3 sin 6 n pi over 5 cos 2 pi n x over 5. Okay, then plus with 2 over n pi cos 6 n pi over 5 minus 25 over 2 n pi power 3 cos 6 n pi over 5 minus 15 n pi power 2 sin 6 n pi over 5 plus 7 over n pi plus 25 over 2 n pi power 2 sin 2 n pi x over 5.
For the question C, the question is to find the waveform of a periodic function fx has a period of 2 and function values over one cycle as given in the following table. So from the question, we need to find the value of fsr and the summation of fsr, and the value for fx sin sr and its summation, and the value for fx cos 2sr and its summation. And for the from the question, the standard form is until the second harmonic, so we need to find the value for fx cos 2sr. From the question, the value that has been given is a1 and b2. The value of a1 is negative 2.047 and the value for b2 is 1.322. To find the value of fx, it's come from the formula c0 plus c1 sin x plus alpha 1 plus c2 sin 2x plus alpha 2. First, we have to find c0. To find the c0, firstly, we have to find a0, and from the a0, we can get the value of c0. To find the value of a0, the formula is 1 over 6 summation of fsr. So from the table that we get, the summation of fsr is replaced to the formula of a0. So the value that we get for a0 is 7.988. After that, we can find the value for c0. The formula is 1 over 2 a0. The a0 value been replaced to the formula, and we get the value for c0 is 3.994. For the a1, the value has been given from the question, which is negative 2.047. And for b1, the formula is 1 over 6 summation of fx sin sr. So the value of summation fx sin sr has been replaced to the formula, and then we will get the value for b1 is 1 over 6. The value for b1 is negative 0.405. After that, we need to find the value for c1, and the formula is square root of a1 square plus b1 square, and the answer that we get from c1 is 2.087. After that, we can find the value for alpha 1. The formula is tan inverse a1 over b1, and and we replace the value for a1 and b1, and then we get 78.809 degree. And from the graph, the value of alpha 1 is on the third quarter of the region. So if it sits on the third quarter, 180 must be plus with the 17.809. So then we will get 258.809 degree. To find the value of a2, the formula is 1 over 6 summation of fsr cos 2sr. So replace the value of summation fsr cos 2sr to the formula, and then we will get the value of a2, which is 0.882. And the value for B2, it has been given in the question, which is 1.322. For C2, the formula is square root of A2 square plus B2 square. Then we replace the value of A2 and B2, and then we will get the value for C2, which is 1.589. For alpha 2, the formula is tan inverse A2 over B2. And then we will get the value for alpha 2 is 33.710. The value for alpha 2 is on the first quarter of the region because the value for A2 and B2 is positive. So it was on the first region in the quarter. So after we will get the all the value, we put in the formula. We will put on the formula. So the overall formula is fx equal to 3.994 plus 2.0987 sin x plus 258.809 plus 1.589 2x plus 33.710 degree.